Alright, so we have, I think, another one
Welcome.
to do. What'll it be today? Who should we call? Let's talk with, Arrow. After what's-his-face's death. So, it's like, all we drink beer.
Say,
That reminds me, Arrow. I picked up the soccer ball in the subway the
Brings
other
back
day.
memories.
A soccer ball, huh? That brings back memories. I used to play it at the orphanage every now and then. No way I could play now, though.
that's true.
Makes sense. I can't imagine the summoners got a whole lot of time to spare for sports and games and stuff. Well, actually, we do kind of have something for that. Oh, is it like a summoner's field day? Wait, what?
No.
Let me stop you right there. There's nothing even remotely peaceful or fun about it. It's more like a form of betting, if anything. Do we bet on people's lives? Basically, a bunch of crazy rich people hire independent summoners short on cash and have them compete in these underground arenas. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. The rules differ depending on the day, but you'll see some stuff like baseball, soccer, boxing, even sumo. Sometimes it's as simple as a foot race. Wait, that's weird. Annihilate? Is it an ape that annihilates people? But there's one rule that remains the same no matter what. And that's there are no rules. You can summon demons, attack your opponent, you name it. And as I'm sure you can imagine, that goes for killing your opponents as well. Oh, it's like a battle royale. I see. Nothing peaceful or fun about that.
Also,
And since not all summoners are vicious murderers, matches don't always turn deadly, but still, people die all the time. Whether anyone will wind up dead is usually part of the bet. Death is often a highlight of the show. Oh, that's pretty sick.
tell the truth.
To tell the truth, Raven took me once. He told me I'd learn a lot about the world. That day, there was a younger summoner competing, couldn't have been older than 25. Raven said that was pretty common. He said that young, inexperienced summoners were the perfect prey. Hard for them to find work, you know? I can see it, hear it. The look on his face, just before he was trampled to death. His scream. But even more than that, I remember the crowd, howling away like animals. Arrow. ... The thing I remember
is-
what Raven told me back then, too. Don't forget this emotion, he said. The people here did a long time ago. Even if you forget the skills you've learned or even lose your very memories, you must never forget what you felt here today. It didn't sound like he was trying to teach me or command me or anything. Really, it felt earnest, like it was his wish. His wish?
Sorry.
Sorry. Things got a little dark there for a second, huh? Ringo's like, yeah, a little dark. You know, a dude being trampled to death. Yeah, for the enjoyment of others. Yeah, kind of dark. But at the very least, I now know Summoner's Field Day's not a thing. I bet it'd be more fun if it wasn't so violent, but people would probably just enjoy competing and stuff.
Right.
Alright, so...
Welcome.
What do we have next? Is it Melody again? Oh, you can... Wait, you can bring out Arrow and Melody? Oh boy, I'm sure that's a wonderful conversation. Yeah, this isn't gonna be awkward at all. The sighs of silence. No one saying a word. I thought a drink would at least loosen them up a bit, but was I wrong? So, you folks like beer? Question mark? I guess. Easiest way to get drunk. I think she just finished laughing at him.
What?
What's so funny?
A shame.
Oh, nothing. You're perfectly entitled to your juvenile approach to drinking. Really, it's almost endearing.
Shut up.
Look at his face. He's like twitching out over there. Are you being sarcastic? Not one to mince words, are you?
Ah.
Oh, her mouth is going super speed too. I'm sorry. That wasn't my intention. Isn't there anything these two have in common? Oh, summer or winter? Sweet or salty? Dogs or cats? Dogs or cats? Everyone loves animals.
Hey,
If you guys had to choose between cats or dogs, which would you pick?
I like it.
Arrow's like, definitely dogs, especially the big, super dependable ones. Yeah, we all knew she was a cat person, right? Is this even a surprise? I'm more of a cat person, or rather, I hate dogs, especially Yatagarasu's lapdogs. Look straight at Arrow.
What?
Are you referring to me?
no fighting.
All right, I get it. You two are polar opposites.
Only natural.
More importantly, you should have assumed something like this would happen. I've no interest in disrupting our teamwork, so I'd appreciate it if you just left us alone. I'm not saying you guys have to get along. If you hate each other, you hate each other. But after all that, I'm even more determined to find something you two have in common, even if it kills me.
Pardon?
Uh-oh, Melody, you better prepare. Seriously, you're like fire and ice. Putting you two together is like a puzzle at this time. Kind of exciting, don't you think? Arrow's like, I don't need you to put me together with Melody. No.
Let's keep at it.
Whatever. The least you two could do is play along for a bit, Arrow, Melody. Give me a
Agreed.
break. For once, I agree with you.
Welcome.
All right, we got one more. Saizo, I think, yeah. How you doing, Saizo? Are we drinking your woes away about Ash?
Got a sec?
Remember the other day how Flamma asked us to go grab that comp? Yeah, what about it? Well, there's just been this tiny thing bugging
What's
me.
up?
Let me see.
Ion's been hacking all kinds of terminals and databases across the world, right? So worst case scenario, they pulled some private information from our comps too. That's definitely possible. I guess the only exceptions would be people who have really intense security setup.
Seems nice to me.
But it's not like we're going to misuse any of that data. Just think of it as you lost a strand of hair.
Whoa.
No. This isn't about hair, lady. It's about information. Here's the thing. In my line of work, you can live or die by your information.
It's more like...
Having the right intel is how I make my living. Information can be a shield for me, or even a weapon against the right people. And knowing someone else has that kind of dirt on me, it's like they got a grip on my heart. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. I guess that's just a difference in our perspective, maybe a difference in values. The information Ion is working with is a lot more extensive than anything connected to a single human. The personal data might mean the world to you, but to Ion, it's a single grain of sand in a desert. The significance is totally subjective. She literally told Saizo everything about him only equates to a grain of sand. You're really not that important, bruh.
That's Ion for you.
And the only thing Ion is interested in would be some broader truth about mankind, or even the world, that comes from the whole massive aggregation of data. So it's basically, you guys aren't going to sell anyone's personal information. No use for commercial purposes or all that jazz. Oh yeah, they're totally going to sell it to the nearest Amazon. Still doesn't exactly make me feel better, but guess I'll just think of it as like a natural disaster. Something out of my
I'm
control.
not like humans.
I don't expect you to understand completely. Our perspectives come from two totally different worlds. Honestly, I doubt that's the only difference of values between us either. Meaning?
Just saying.
I think our ideas of right and wrong are pretty different too. Aeon doesn't care whether Yatagarasu and the Phantom Society are right or wrong. These abstracts like law, chaos, good, evil, humans put a lot of stock in them, but they've never meant much to Aeon. The only reason we had to intervene this time was because it was about the collapse of the entire world. A pretty objective loss, you know? Once we've solved all this, I think Aeon's just going to go back to how they used to be. No taking sides, no intervention. No idea what'll happen to me at that point, though. She gets reduced back to ones and zeros.
Huh.
She gets remerged with the consciousness.
That's it?
Just, huh? Would have thought you'd have more to say about it. I'm sorry. I was just thinking, this is just my opinion, but I think you're kind of blowing it out of proportion.
Huh?
You want to explain that one?
Honestly,
I mean, sure, cool, congratulations, you're morally ambivalent. But I'm not that concerned with good or evil myself. I just worked for whoever was paying. Wasn't my job to say if Yatagarasu or the Phantom Society was doing the right thing. It still isn't. I still don't really get Arrow or Milady. I don't know who's wrong or right, and frankly, I'm not interested in making that call at all. We'll never really know the whole story behind the stuff, so we just latch on to the truth we can grasp and help each other out when we can.
let's just take it easy.
That's already how the world works, so if you ask me, having you Aeon folks in the mix isn't that big of an issue. She's pondering. She's dotting. She doesn't have anything more to say. Saizo got the last word in.
Welcome.
Is that it? Oh, wait, I can call Saizo one more time. Saizo! Come back. You know, these drinks somehow taste better after a long day of helping people out. Spoken like a real summoner, Ringa. Gives me the warm fuzzies seeing how far you've come. Makes me proud to be your teacher. Wait. I don't recall you ever teaching me any summoner tricks.
Just take it easy.
Well, that's just how it's done in the field. A teacher's gotta be subtle, giving you the fundamentals and letting you figure out the rest. Is that how it went for you, Saizo? You got your summoner lessons from some veteran? You like the drinking animation? They do the whole take a sip, then look at the label thing? Yeah.
That brings back memories.
Well, he was a mentor, but I don't know if I'd call him a veteran. He just taught me all the important stuff that goes into the
Sounds
work.
interesting.
A summoner mentor, huh? Sounds like there's a story there. What kind of person was he?
He's a strange one.
If I had to describe him in one word, it'd be weird. Most summoners aren't normal, sure, but this guy was on a whole other level of weirdness. I just joined up with him and didn't know a thing about summoning, and he suddenly takes me to this mystic mountain just flooded with spiritual power. He dumps me into this horde of demons and tells me I gotta survive on my own for 3 days. That was my first training. For God's sake.
I get it.
I mean, that sounds like a great way to train. Sure, just get dumped. That sounds like, the start of a webtoon or a manga. Let's go. He must have been strict. Sounds intense. Nope. You think that's intense? He shaved my hair, he dressed me up like a monk, and I wasn't even allowed to complain. But trust me, I looked like a total clown. Oh, that's why he's so protective of his hair. Oh, I wish I could have seen that.
On top of that,
Sometimes he'd leave me to train alone so he could go out and party with the ladies. Wouldn't even be back until morning some days. And there was the time he had me meditate under a waterfall, but he passed out and never gave me the signal to stop, so I almost died.
my hands are shaking.
Just remembering it sends a chill down my spine.
Interesting.
How do I put this? He sounds like a guy who just did whatever he wanted. A truly free spirit.
A little extreme, don't you
There's
think?
such a thing as too free, if you ask me, but maybe that's why everything worked out. I guess we were kind of a good match. Oh, nice, smooth. Now you can just read it all. Let's go. When it came down to it, he really was a certified top-notch summoner. We had plenty of sparring matches, but I never took him down once. So, what's this mentor guy doing nowadays? We all know he's dead, right? He has to be dead.
Wonder what he's up to now.
Oh, never mind. I've been wondering that myself. Haven't gone back to see him since I went independent. He's probably still the same weird old summoner, but he's still helping people out and having fun doing it. Always live by your heart. That was what his teachings really boiled down to. And he lived by his words more than anyone I'd ever known. Live by your heart, huh? Sounds like a tough motto
Right on
to follow. I know, right? Strictest teacher I could have asked for. Wow, Arrow is at almost 40 points now. Oh, wow.
Welcome. Welcome.
Okay, so that is all the allied beer chat. Now we're really drunk. I think we just downed like 10. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, right. Oh, dear.
Wasn't I supposed to go talk to this mannequin dude? I think it was, yeah. I never did go around
Welcome.
to doing it. And now you see how many chapters behind you are? Yeah.
Hey there.
Oh, we're
Don't
looking for
let
the
me
earring
down.
that goes with the... Here you go.
Done yet?
Oh, I gotta go to
See ya.
Roku realm. Which one is the map button? Let's go to the comp smith. Maybe I can do some upgrades. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, Ringo, the commander's skill mod's just about ready. Just listen up and I'll give you the spiel.
This will help you out.
MP optimization doesn't always trigger, but when it does, your skill costs less to use. Yes, it does, and it's great.
How's this grab you?
Auto repair can make long battles easier. Sometimes it'll trigger to give you an automatic dose of
Give me
healing.
material.
Mm-hmm.
How's your comp today? Counting on ya.
I still need to defeat, like, increase Mystique affinity.
Need anything else?
Wait, you can increase stock expansion? Max demon stock increases by 2. Wait. Like the stock of demons I can carry?
Will this be all? Thanks.
Yes, please. Oh my god. You can hold more demons in your storage. Oh, okay. That's 90,000. Not like I got anything else to spend it on, but still. Oh, you can get an extra Mystique slot? Oh. Oh no. Oh wait. You know, we'll go with stock expansion first.
Will this be all?
Yeah.
Thanks.
What is meta search? You can now search in the enemy screen and set it so that enemy encounters containing the target demon will be marked with an icon. Oh, so like when I'm running around the map, it'll have a little icon above their head being like, this has this demon in it. So if you want to like target, farm it for a specific item. Okay. Okay. That would actually be good. I'm not planning on doing any crazy farming yet though. Maybe later. Auto repair. I'm just checking to see what else everybody has.
Will
Alright,
this be all? Thanks.
get that auto heal in. And then... Attack +5, attack +5, attack +5. When attacking, there's a chance your attack may double hit. Does that only include melee attacks, or does that include spells? I'm assuming only melee. Since these look to be like weapon specific mods. Might be wrong though. What time is it? 1:30? Alright, I don't... Not 1:30, 7:30. So we've been on for about an hour and a half, okay. I have to get ready to switch soon. Better not be 1:30, right? We're all just sleeping. We sleep.
Won't this be on? Won't this
Well, I
be
have
on?
lots
Thanks.
of these, so let me upgrade this one at least. Are you okay, Mika? Send help? Send help!
Won't this be on? Thanks.
I'm just gonna eat through all my money. Hold on. Hold on one moment. It's fine.
Won't
Let's
this be on?
use these
Thanks.
ones. There we go. Each one got an attack up.
Don't break it, okay?
Don't break it, okay? Rude. It's 1:30 in Spain right now, so see I was right. It's 1:30 somewhere. Maybe I'm just on Spanish time. Exactly. Exactly. Isn't everybody's schedule all messed up because of the World Cup, Kappa? Has anyone been watching the football games? I haven't had a chance to catch it, but Canada got spanked, so like I'd say I'm surprised, but I'm not. I'm not. Alright, let's go to the circus. Yes. You'll look and see who won after it's over. Too much Qatar drama. There's so much drama. Like, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to have that there, but yeah, no, yeah. You know, and, FIFA isn't exactly known for making great, or the World Soccer Organization or whatever the heck they're called, football, whatever. They're not known for making the best decisions.
Welcome.
Welcome.
What brings you in today?
Oh, he actually has full voice lines.
Yeah, about that. Victor, do you have any idea what a Zoma is?
Yeah, Victor. How many Zomas have you made? How do we stop them?
Naturally.
He's like, of course I do. I made them.
Ugh, perfect. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do if this turned out to be a dead end. Okay, let me have it.
Oh, someone of your intelligence wants to learn something from me?
I know. Aren't you proud of me?
I know, aren't you proud of me? Just be like, look at me, a higher being, asking for a lesser being's information, yes.
It certainly is pleasing. I must say, though, you're not the first person to ask me about this.
Well, yeah, that's because there's a Zoma currently running around causing, you know,
Just 6
death.
months ago, there was another who asked the very same question. Let me think. Yes, I believe he was called Iron Mask.
Let me think. You really had to think about that name.
Jackpot. The Zoma that's with him is exactly what I wanted to ask about. His name's Zenon.
The one that wasn't finished, you mean? What of it? Though, wait. If he has a name now, I imagine he's technically been completed, right?
What do you mean, technically? He totally wiped the floor with us.
Nope, he needs the last covenant to be completed. He needs to collect them all before he can get his true power.
Hmm? I I can't imagine that Zoma possessing all that much power. All right, tell me everything.
He's like, oh yes, tell me how to make one.
I see. That's quite a tale.
No time for sports when there's all of those Call of Duties. True, Rich, true. You don't watch sports, KW? I don't tend to watch them live too much anymore. I tend to watch, like, you know, recordings, because most sports are on at awkward times for me, so.
This is no time to be laughing. And now that I think about it, why would you help the Phantom Society?
I mean, look at that face. Look at that face of sheer craziness with that tongue and those wide eyes. Why wouldn't he help them?
Come now, is the glare necessary? I'll do just about any job as long as it's fulfilling. Surely you can't hold that against me.
I can.
Well, it's thanks to you we're in this mess, so I think you deserve a glare or two.
Yeah, Ringo.
You and the Phantom Society are no different as far as I'm concerned. Just another group of summoners.
Based on what? How we look? Humans are always slaves to appearance. It's one of the things that makes you so stubborn.
True?
On the contrary, it has nothing to do with that. Rather, it's more about a personal creed.
I like your style. Alright then, tell me what you know. As much as this creed of yours will allow.
I do indeed know of what you ask. However, I doubt the information I have is what you're looking for.
We will decide that.
What do you mean?
I merely provided some insight on Zoma. Iron Mask completed Zenin entirely on his own effort.
That's not good.
Well, that's a bust. Fine. Then at least tell me what you told Iron Mask.
Certainly, that's easy enough. Ah, and you needn't worry about payment this time. Your story was more than enough.
Ringo likes Victor's style, as in Ringo also likes grannies that are hunched over, running on all 4 limbs, with a creepy mask, going turbo speed. Yes.
Long ago, God created humans from the earth. In that sense, you could argue that God is the father of humanity. Children grow by observing their parents, or I should say, they imitate them.
You don't think Victor wanted it for style? I don't want to know. I don't want to know what he wanted the granny for, okay? We don't need to know.
Anything the parent can do, the child can too, you see.
You mean the humans tried to copy an act of God? What did they do?
Try to make demons.
Create a soul. In their hubris, humanity attempted to play the role of God and create a soul from nothing.
Nice. How'd that go?
And that's how the Zoma came to be.
Not that good.
Precisely. And following their creation, these weak man-made demons grew stronger and stronger as they absorbed more and more demons. But in Zenin's case, he was provided with more than one source of power.
The Covenants.
The Covenants.
Indeed. Take his base design and combine it with a covenant, and you've got the being you saw before you.
God is the father of humanity, who is the mother. Ain't no way he's a single father. He's out here being a single father with 9 billion children. It's always about style. Do you not see Victor's clothes? He is a very stylish person, yes.
The covenants drew out Zenin's latent power, and his soul was built in such a way that everything enhanced his fighting capabilities.
You know this much?
Right? Were you there?
But of course, just who do you think I am?
I have no idea.
No doubt his body has already been built to withstand the stress of exceeding his physical limits.
Shigaraki? This is the wrong series. Also, if you guys haven't been watching My Hero Academia, the last few episodes have been lit. Okay, sorry.
So he's got just enough to carry a human soul, but can wield more power than any human could ever hope. Explains why we can't communicate with him.
Yes, to call him both a vessel and a protector is certainly fitting.
So, does he have any weaknesses?
Well, that he's not complete. He needed another 4 months. Check W.
The moon. The Zoma race has a rather decisive weakness in that their power wanes with the new moon.
Oh, so we just have to find him on the new moon. No problem.
While the phases of the moon have always influenced demons to some degree or another, Zoma are particularly affected. However, that applies only to your average Zoma.
True, he still has like 4 covenants, so...
Having absorbed the covenants, it's possible Zenin has evolved. He may not even be a Zoma anymore.
The new moon. It looks like that might be our only chance.
Doubtful.
Thanks, Victor. We've got a faint sliver of hope now.
Yeah, thanks,
A
Victor.
great power may grace our stage.
The Soul Matrix has expanded. A new hangout event has been unlocked. Oh yeah, we get to talk more with them. Oh god, if this Zoma, Zenin, has undergone some sort of evolution, then I would most certainly like to examine it. This dude's crazy. You would just chill, bro.
You wish to register?
Yes, register all. Yes.
Until
Alrighty.
next time.
We're gonna leave it here.